Grace, it's been 16 years. It's hard for me to believe it's been that long. It was in August 2005 when we constituted as a church. A small group of people, 12 adults and 6 teenagers, led by a guy by the name of Ron Kennedy, had a vision to start a church on this east side of the Las Vegas Valley. They approached us and asked us to join them and be a part of this, starting this church and to help them get it going. I personally thought they were crazy. But soon after that, my wife and I and 2 of our children, Cody and Casey, joined them in what has become an incredible journey, what we call the story of grace. Our goal was to raise up an army of believers that would make a difference in the families along this east ridge of our valley. We had one message: God loves you. He wants to have a personal relationship with you, and He'll only do that through Jesus Christ. Here we are, 16 years later. Our mission is making disciples who love God, love people at home and around the world. Through 3 zip codes, 3 different phone numbers, 8 worship locations, dozens and dozens of community events, hundreds of baptisms, thousands of people have heard the message, God loves you, in very real and tangible ways. Hundreds of volunteers have stepped into this community to share God's love and the message of the gospel of Jesus Christ.
For there is no one like our God. There is no one like you, God. Greater things have yet to come, and greater things are still to be done in this city. Where glory shines from hearts alive with praise for you and love for you in this city. Greater things have yet to come, greater things are still to be done in this city. Greater things have yet to come, greater things are still to be done here.
Over the years, we've helped start churches in Rwanda, Texas, Colorado, Las Vegas, and right now a new one in North Las Vegas called the Disciples of God, for a total of 13 churches. We supported foreign missions, sending fit people and financial support to 9 different countries. We helped build a church in India in our first year as a church, and later built 3 buildings in Rwanda. Helped with a construction project in kids' home in Mexico. 3 young adults helped with VBS in China, and several other mission projects. Through our Trusting the Promise campaign, we remodeled our worship area and our children's classrooms, allowing us to increase the capacity of our current location and provide better space for our kids. We also upgraded our production equipment for on-site services and online live streaming. Because of these upgrades, we were ready to go when the pandemic hit its hardest. As everything around us began to close, we said that you can close the building, but you cannot close the church. We were able to continue to worship together without missing a beat. Grace, this past year and a half has been the toughest we've ever experienced. As a church, we haven't just survived the worst pandemic in over 100 years, we have grown. We've moved forward. Between our on-site and online worship services and ministries, we are connecting with more people today than any other time in our history.
Things have yet to come, and greater things are still to be done in this city. Greater things have yet to come, and greater things are still to be done here.
Grace, family and friends, Denny and I want to thank you for allowing us to be on this journey and help you write this story. Being your pastor for the last 16 years has been an honor and a privilege, one that we cherish deeply. We are so thankful for the many partners we've had over these 16 years. Our church partners, their prayer and financial support, sending mission teams, our sponsor churches, Sunrise and Green Valley Baptist Church, our community partners with Metro, Albertsons, the school district, and 2 schools in particular, Bailey Middle School and Las Vegas High School, and so many more partners along this journey. Our owner, Dan, has been an incredible partner. He had a vision for a church in this neighborhood, and he's done everything he can to help make that happen. I also want to thank those who have served in the past and are serving today. Our lead team, our key leaders, and hundreds of volunteers that have served with sacrifice and integrity. You always remind me of the words that Paul spoke. We invested our very lives in you. That's what you have done and what you are doing. Thank you to all who have helped us in writing this story. Grace, while I am amazed and thankful for all God is allowing us to do today and all He's allowed us to join Him in over these 16 years, it is the future that I'm most excited about. It's the next chapter. As we remember this, the story of grace is still being written. Let us never forget or hinder the message that is to shine brightly from this place of purpose. Listen to the words of Jesus from Matthew 11. Jesus said, "Come to me, all you are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. All of you, take up my yoke and learn from me, because I am gentle and humble in heart, and will give you rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy, and my burden is light."